Yo, what's up guys, myself, more reaction videos. Today we are reacting to a death battle between Frieza from Dragon Ball versus Megatron from Transformers. Now, as always, before the video starts, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn the notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be way pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to react to. Be sure to put that in the comments. I will really appreciate that. It will really help me and help this channel. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
Frieza, the Dread Emperor from Dragon Ball.
And Megatron, the Decepticon Commander from Transformers.
When these
I don't know why
collide,
this
the
is a match,
cosmos
because
will
like,
tremble.
it seems already this is a one-sided match though.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Deep in the bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel, so callous, so evil that the universe itself trembles at his approach. Behold, the mighty Lord Frieza.
Oh, he's adorable with the horns and that floppy tail and the...
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's diminutive stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators.
Oh, what?
Mangaka Akira Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes, really.
I guess you could say Frieza is more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Much is unknown about Frieza's alien race and heritage, only that he and his father were born as mutants with abnormally high power levels.
Oh, like how the doc said my blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb. Frieza was so crazy strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger, Frieza transforms to get weaker.
Huh?
So he doesn't like accidentally nuke a planet.
What's the point of that?
Intentionally.
With his father's empire and army at his beck and call, Frieza would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one, and selling them to the highest bidder, just like real estate speculators.
And if anyone objected, he'd just kill them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew. Just like real estate speculators. While he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him, Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
Frieza's strength comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his classic Death Beam, Death Ball, Death Wave, Death Cannon.
I love death attacks.
Yeah, I'm sensing a theme here.
Frieza can move mountains with his mind, fire laser beams from his eyes, create ki force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone. He's fast enough to keep up with Goku's ki attacks, which, scaled to the ki he absorbed for a spirit bomb against Kid Buu, could move across the universe in less than a minute.
Damn.
That would be over 17 quadrillion times the speed of light, and he's gotten even stronger and faster since then.
You know you're a badass when you can stroll into Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like you own the place. And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering Planet Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required to overcome its gravitational binding energy and destroy it. That's over 5.3 Yoda tons of TNT.
What?
It was in his weakest form. Too bad he kinda missed a spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space genocide just ain't what it used to be.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan Kakarot, and accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the
Let's
albino
go.
killer he is, Frieza has survived being pounded by Broly for over an hour straight, crushed by Goku's Spirit Bomb, and then split in half,
Jeez.
consumed by an exploding planet, and left afloat in the vacuum of space.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other Dragon Ball villains, he can't heal on his own.
Oh, really?
Didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that dragon and his balls, he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of training, the first time he'd ever trained in his entire life, Frieza was able to achieve a new transformation capable of surpassing the Super Saiyan.
Really?
Golden Frieza.
Oh yeah, I saw this
Level
before.
of laziness I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta.
A significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves of their punches were able to reach the edges of existence in only a few seconds.
Dang.
Over 270 quadrillion times the speed of
Oh my god, that's so many numbers!
many years of power-ups and training between then and now.
Totally crazy.
Oh my god,
but nothing
I always
compared
think
to his
Dragon Ball is
newest and
such
greatest
over the
form.
limit
A
already, lah.
transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's strongest, and perhaps he was talking about Frieza all along.
Come on, give us another prediction.
Oh no,
Whoa.
he kills goldfish.
Wiz, I think you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat Jiren, a being comparable to the gods of destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but him.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Legit, after hearing all this, I don't see how Megatron has got any edge on this, because like, he's already too powerful already, so what is the chance of Megatron winning this battle?
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This is Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society rather than letting them choose for themselves. Born into this repressive caste system, Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a manifesto on peaceful dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact, that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa!
Oh.
Politics alert!
After surviving that brush with death, Megatron was convinced that peace could never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here? Optimus Prime? More like Optimus Crime.
Nice.
Wasn't committed. The civil war he started between the two groups lasted 9 million fucking years.
Damn, that was long.
Remember, toy robots.
He was aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles are so fast, they're able to exit the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second. By scaling the distance of the Earth using the angle of this shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
Damn,
But
from
like
that
me,
kind of
the fusion
gun?
cannon needs a little time to recharge between shots. So
That's true, it needs to
Megatron's got some
recharge.
tools to keep the job going. He can close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Megs literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Megatron can fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air, and open up a force field known as a panic bubble.
Now
Panic
it seems like
bubble?
a huge flaw that it lets enemy combatants inside. But that's only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when the panic part comes in. Megatron's not trapped in there with you. You're trapped in there with him.
Megatron's Cybertronian body is strong enough to match the Autobot leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's metallic hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
Taking a look at Cybertron's mass and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic energy, Megatron must have survived a blast equal to nearly 4.5 ninotons of TNT.
Damn.
To annihilate a small star. He can even keep up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron at hundreds of thousands of times the speed of light.
And he wouldn't be a Transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles. A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
and a gun!
Yeah.
Walter B-38, in fact. I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. Does he have, like, his Deceptive buddies point him at people?
sometimes he can fire himself too.
Oh my god.
That's the weirdest transformation.
You may be
It's
laughing,
true.
but Megatron is no joke. By utilizing space bridge teleportation technology, Megatron can establish a remote link-up to a nearby black hole and teleport the antimatter it produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs!
Should matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually annihilated in a brilliant release of energy defined by E equals mc squared. It doesn't matter how durable the matter is, it will be destroyed at the subatomic level.
As Megatron's war for control of Cybertron dragged on, all of his highfalutin ideals started to fall to the wayside.
In essence, there used to be a point to the war. Now, war was the point. His only goal left was to rule Cybertron with a literal iron fist.
That's where Megatron's greatest weapon came into play, his mind. The dude is a strategic and tactical genius who's always thinking 10 steps ahead.
He's fought powerful Transformers like Grimlock, Predaking, and the Decepticon, a being with the power of an entire evil universe behind him.
Damn.
He and Optimus have even fought Nova Prime and Regenesis Shockwave, both of whom could utilize the energy of that same universe.
Megatron once sealed himself inside an Omniglobe and commanded 1,000 real-life battles at once, funneling every iota of relevant information into his brain at the same time. The sheer deluge of data would be incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass-kicking ended up as a draw, and the only true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet in ruins and its civilization extinguished, the Cybertronian Golden Age was long over. And the vanguard of its destruction was Megatron,
who's now a crusty Saturday morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day and a hate boner for his boneheaded second in command, Starscream.
After countless millennia of a humiliating stalemate with his Boy Scout rival, Megatron's brilliant mind finally turned inward. He remembered that his early writings advocated for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why
9 million years?
in the first place? Would that memory
Really?
get lost in the cloud?
And what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after millions of years of indefinite war, the ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
Turns out there was more to this supervillain than met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
Legit, I'm going Frieza all the way in this one. There's no way Megatron can beat Frieza. It's just like, it's impossible. Oh, is Frieza gonna invade Cybertron? Well, it's about time.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever. I, Lord Frieza, claim this world as my own. Cheer for me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands, organic scum.
I love it when they monologue back.
Woo! How is he gonna do with this? Damn! He didn't push it back?
Pity. I'll have to construct a new
Oh boy.
from your corpse.
Oh no, Cybertron!
What's wrong? Is that clunky robot body too slow to keep up?
My wit should more than suffice, you blithering ponce.
What? Shit! Oh my god, Cybertron! Oh my god, it's all gone!
Where did he go? Huh?
Oh, he's a tank now! Woo! Damn! Oh, now go Vegeta! No, I mean go. I forgot. Frieza, go Frieza! Oh my god, that looks quite majestic. Shit! Good luck surviving this, bro. Wait, what is he doing? No way! Oh my god, he moved the Cybertron! Oh my god.
Doesn't this just always happen? I give it 5 minutes.
My planet!
Oh.
Behold
Oh.
the mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me! What a fool.
You despicable cretinous worm! I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in the vacuum of space!
Die a fool's death.
What? Yep, there we go.
You will die by my hand!
You fool!
Oh man.
Cybertronians must kill them all.
Yep, knew it. I called it.
Actually, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's ruthless resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a clear edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was his anti-matter.
Of course, it's the
which would have
overwhelming power.
annihilated
It's
Frieza's
Frieza from Dragon Ball. They are known for overwhelming power, so there's no point now.
Master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
When things don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which meant the antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react.
Oh.
And Frieza was way too fast.
So it
for
wasn't
that.
covered his whole
Megatron
body?
scaled the characters who could cross galaxies, Frieza has kept up with Goku, who should be at least trillions of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
So Megatron's only option was power. While Megatron has survived planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering he certainly surpassed Goku and Beerus' Punch Clash. Since Universe 7 as a whole should be over 13 times larger than our own universe, Frieza's super forms would far exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super. Goku has gotten leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Of course I do that.
But Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
Yeah.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner is Frieza.
Okay, that's the end of the death battle between Frieza versus Megatron. So yeah, once again, this is a one-sided battle because legit, Megatron versus a god. Like, how do you compare that already? Legit, Frieza is legit the planet destroyer. He can destroy planets with no problem whatsoever lah. And plus, it's in Dragon Ball. They are known for overpowering all that kind of stuff. Legit, like, there's no way Megatron legit was able to withstand Frieza. Well, in that battle, he did put up a good fight. I'll be honest, I was a bit surprised. He put up quite a fight in that video lah. But still, it was still not enough because with Frieza's overwhelming power and even still be able to fight with, even with almost without body, legit like, there was no way Megatron's going to win that battle. He can easily be defeated. His body is vulnerable, so like legit like there was no possible explanations like on how would Megatron be able to beat Frieza. Legit like there's no way. Like legit when he used that black hole attack against Frieza, I was actually like was gonna be surprised that Megatron's gonna win because as I said that in order to use that black hole thing, he needs to cover that with an all around Frieza in order to make a permanent damage. But as always, Frieza managed to step away and also left with some body to able to make the finishing blow. Legit, like, he could have won the battle, but unfortunately, it was not all covered up and he lost the battle. So what I can say to end this video is that congrats to Frieza for winning the battle and apparently take over Cybertron. And unfortunately for Megatron, he did his best, but he wasn't able to rule over Cybertron and legit blown to bits. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here for today guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be way pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to add to. Be sure to put that in the comments. I would really appreciate that. It really helped me and helped this channel. Also make sure to check out the Death Battles channel. Links will be in the description. So yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have time for the next Death Battle video. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.